Hello and welcome. Welcome to a new episode of Learn with Tin, the Parts of Speech series. I hope that you have enough food, enough to tide you over um, during these times. We are all in quarantine and we try to find something to do, and I am very happy that you are spending some time with me, learning with me. Thank you so much. So, for today's episode, we are going to continue talking about conjunction, like I already mentioned in the previous video. That was part one. This is part two. Before you continue with this video, please, if you haven't watched part one, watch that first so that you will not be confused. Okay, let us review conjunction, okay, for a bit. Conjunction Conjunction is a word or are words such as and, but, because. These words are used to join different parts of sentences or two words and phrases together. Okay, so previously we talked about coordinating conjunctions, but I didn't give you the illustration. Um, in the last episode. Yeah, because it will be really long if I include these illustrations. So, coordinating conjunction again joins parts of a sentence that should be equal or similar. Yeah, they are similar in importance and also similar in structure. Look at this picture here. Okay, so this is look at this plus sign here and think of it as the coordinating conjunction. This coordinating conjunction joins this equally sized square boxes. Okay, so they are the same, they are equal. Yeah. So in this kind of a sentence, we should use a coordinating conjunction. Okay, well, we have 7 coordinating conjunctions. Please remember these. Okay, so these are the words that you have to memorize so that you will know which one to use. If you see, oh, this structure or this sentence, there are two equal sentences or two equal words, I should use coordinating conjunction. But then you forgot, what are those conjunctions? So, uh, memorize, not just memorize, learn these words. Let us read. Say and, but, or, nor, for, yet, and so. Okay. We have another example here, this time in a sentence form. So you will have a better idea of how it should look like. Let us read it. I like tea and coffee. So in this sentence, the word tea and coffee have the same importance. No, I like them both. Okay, they're also very similar. That's the reason why we use and. I like tea, I like coffee. So in this case, you can use and. Another example, Ram likes tea, but Anthony likes coffee. So tea for Ram, coffee for Anthony. So these two clauses here have the same grammatical value. Yes, they have the similar structure. See, we have the noun here, noun, verb, verb. Okay. So that is the reason why we use the word but, or that's the reason why we use the coordinating conjunction. Coordinating, okay, just remember the word similar, similar, same, same, or equal. Coordinating, equal. Coordinating, similar. Okay. Now remember, when a coordinating conjunction joins independent clauses, it means one sentence, okay? One sentence, independent clause. We should put or place a comma before the conjunction. This is a comma. This is how a comma looks like. Yep, you already know that. So we will place this comma before you put the conjunction. This is our conjunction, so you will put it here ahead of it, before it. So the comma first and then the conjunction. Okay? Comma before conjunction. Okay, let us read this sentence. Okay, let's read it together. Please follow me as I read it. Okay? I want to work as an interpreter in the future, comma. So I am studying Russia. Sorry. So I am studying Russian at university. Okay. So this is a very good sentence. They have the same value. They have the same importance. That's the reason why we use a coordinating conjunction. But focus on the use of comma. So comma first. This is one good and complete sentence. I want to work as an interpreter in the future. This is an independent clause because it is a complete sentence. It can be a sentence on its own. It doesn't need any other details, just itself. Okay. And this other one here, I am studying Russian at university, is also an independent clause. It's a complete sentence. It can stand by itself. You know, as a person being an independent, you can live by yourself without anybody helping you, right? Same with the sentence. If a sentence is independent, it doesn't need anything, any detail, any words included. It's complete. I hope that's clear. So let us move on and try to elaborate on subordinating conjunctions. Okay, it joins a subordinate or dependent. This is the opposite of independent. So a dependent, a dependent clause cannot stand alone. Let's say, okay, let us think of it this way. You are a baby or you are a child. You have no way of earning money and buying food for yourself. So you cannot live on your own, right? Same with a subordinate clause. This is a subordinate clause. This subordinate clause has to be joined to this independent clause. So this is the mommy and this is the baby. This sentence has to be joined here, okay, to have a value. While this one here is a complete sentence. So look at this plus sign again and think of it as the subordinating conjunction. It connects the mommy and the baby. Oh my gosh. This example is terrible. Okay, so this is the independent clause. This is the complete sentence. It can be on its own. This is a dependent clause. It cannot be considered as a whole sentence or a group of words with a thought. Okay? it depends on a complete sentence. Okay. The common subordinating conjunctions are these words. Okay, I can read it, but it's better if we are going to read it together. So I will read it slowly so you can read with me. Sorry, my throat is it's dry and it's itchy. But don't worry, I'm not sick. I'm not infected. Okay? Let us read together. After, after, although, although, as, because, before, how, if, once, since, than, that, though, till, until, when, where, whether, while. Okay, so we have here an example sentence. Here you can see our main or independent clause and our subordinate or dependent clause. Ram went swimming. And our subordinating conjunction is although. Our subordinate clause, it was raining. Okay, I already used this sentence in part one, so I don't need to elaborate on this. Make sure to watch part one, okay, for better understanding or better comprehension, rather. Okay, well, you have to note that subordinating conjunction always comes at the beginning of a subordinate clause. This is the subordinate clause here. So the conjunction should be at the beginning. So the conjunction first, the subordinating conjunction, and then the dependent clause here. Okay. Because the subordinating conjunction is the one that introduces the clause, subordinate clause. Okay. However, a subordinate clause can come after or before a main clause. Okay. So for example, this one. So this subordinate clause, this subordinate clause can be placed here also. Here. Okay. In front or before our main clause. So it can be here or here, like this one. It's here. So it can be placed here. So the conjunction, the subordinating clause, the main clause. Okay. But although the subordinating clause is in front of our main clause, still the conjunction comes before the subordinating clause. So it's the same. Yeah, it's the same for the relationship between the subordinating conjunction and the subordinating clause. Subordinating conjunction first, and then the clause, the subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. Okay. Is it clear? I don't know if I'm speaking too fast. You can comment down below if you want me to speak slower or if you want me to give more examples. Okay? I'll be happy to do it for you, but that's it for today. Okay. Or at least for this video. I feel like I am uploading videos in less than 24 hours, so